Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having soda, and tonight I'll be discussing Miss Vixen by Amara Rose. This is book 2 in the series, with book 1 being Baby Doll. You do have to read that one in order to read this one, as there is a continuing storyline. I did receive this as an arc, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. These are the highlights and the content warnings. My rating for this book is 4 stars, so what's it about? But that makes Scarlet more interested in trying to grab his attention. When she finally comes up with a new aphrodisiac party drug, she is forced to test it on the only man available, opening up a floodgate that might be even too much for her to handle, but she is excited for the ride. So, what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this 4 stars. If you're looking for a fast paced, spicy, chaotic madness of a book, then this is the book series for you. As I said, this is book 2 in the series, with book 1 being Baby Doll. It does actually have dual plot lines in this book, so you are still getting Harlow and Ace, which I'm excited for because I really enjoyed their story in book 1. But I will say, I do wish we had gotten more of Scarlet and Frost because I definitely enjoyed their storyline, but because of the size of the book, it was divided between the two plot lines, and I was just wanting them a little bit more because I love Scarlet. She was just really fun to read. So this book is about Scarlet, who has been kidnapped by a woman named Carmen, who seems intent on using her for not only revenge against Harlow, Scarlet's best friend, for dating Carmen's ex, Ace, but also wants to utilize Scarlet's biochemistry experience to come up with a new drug that she can sell. So now she's trapped in a shipping container in the middle of the ocean trying to come up with a new party drug. If that wasn't bad enough, she's trapped with this quiet, grumpy giant who seems intent on ignoring her and her feminine wiles. His name is Frost, and he's actually Ace's bodyguard, and he's doing everything he can to either ignore her or push her away. Now, as I said, I really enjoyed reading Scarlet, who is definitely our sassy sunshine, but is also super smart and resourceful when it came to what her circumstances and what she had to accomplish. And then as our counterpoint, you have Frost, our male main character, who is definitely the strong, silent, grumpy type. But beneath his tough exterior, he is definitely a bubbling volcano that when it finally burst, it led to some really good spice when it came to Scarlet. Now, these two were the perfect counterbalance to each other, so they were definitely a balanced couple. But also they provided a great counterpoint to Harlow and Ace, the other couple in the storyline, who are more dark and unhinged than Scarlet and Frost. So in a way, these two were kind of reeling in those two madness, so they were also a balance to that couple. Overall, this was a really fun, exciting read, and I was definitely excited that this was a Poison Ivy retelling. Definitely enjoyed that, and this is definitely a fun series to enjoy. And the way it ends on the cliffhanger for the next book definitely intrigues me. Now, this book will be available May 17th, so definitely check it out. But first, you have to read Baby Doll, which is available in the KU program, and it was really good as well. I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.